Hi guys, thank you so much for getting today's plan. I am so excited for you because it really does work as long as you put the effort in. So I am actually just going to talk to you quickly today about today's plan and my system on how I make sure I can get everything done that I need done for my agency, and also delegate well to everyone that works under my whole team. 10 people. So if you are ready, we're going to dive right in with this quick tutorial on today's plan in my couple step process that I use. So first and foremost, mastering the to-do list. So what I do is actually every Sunday night before the week even starts, I sit down and I write out each individual client and what we need to get done for them. Now, there's plenty of ways you can do this. You can keep it in a project management software. You can do it on a Google Sheet or even a Google Doc or Word doc, whatever. I personally like pen and paper when I'm doing this because it makes my life easier and I can erase or cross stuff off or change things. Then what I do is I actually put them all up into a Google Doc because usually where I'm doing it is in front of TV at night on Sunday night. So I do a big, long, ginormous to-do list for the whole entire week for every single client and even my business. I include my business as a client to make sure I get everything done. Then I take it and I split it down into the today's plan, and I do a today's plan for most of my team. And if it's not, it's just a list for them to use. And so I love this because I can do the plan the night before, so I sleep nice and easy, knowing I can tell what is happening my next day. And so literally, if you go through this plan, you can write down your important tasks here, and then you can also schedule them out in your day and make sure you add in meetings you have or live videos, things like that you're going to be doing. But then you're taking literally the important tasks you need to do and putting them over here on your daily plan, and you can do that all the night before so you can sleep nice and easy, knowing that they are set up and you are ready for your next day. And you're not going to forget anything then, right? And then the last thing is, since I am planning the night before, it really does help me with the shiny object syndrome. I don't know if you've ever been on like Facebook and been like, oh, that's a cute cat video, and then you get sucked down the video Facebook hole, or YouTube and you're learning how to do X, Y, and Z that day, and all of a sudden you're 3 hours into YouTube videos, right? I get caught doing that too. Don't worry, it's not a bad thing, but planning out my day like this really does help, and it does help because then when clients come to me that day and they're like, oh my God, I need this, this, and this, the world is blowing up, right? I can actually weigh it against the schedule I have that day and see if it actually is worth messing my schedule up, or if they just think the world is burning and it's really not that big of a deal. It can be fixed the day after or the day after that, right? So it really does help me with that, and that is exactly how I do things. So Sunday night I sit down and make my big long to-do list that I need for everybody. Then I sit down every single night before I go to bed or before my work day is done, depending on the day, and I figure out how I'm going to schedule out and plan my next day. I literally write it out here, my important tasks I need to do off my big to-do list, and then I make sure I have time here. The other thing that's really nice about that is I can start to see how much time stuff actually takes me, right? I love to say that things only take me 30 minutes. Not the case. So you can kind of see how much time it takes you to do things over a period of a few days or a few weeks as you continue to do tasks that you do consistently. And then I make sure that I weigh everything that's coming out randomly from clients or random things that come up during the day against my schedule to see if it actually is worth moving things around or if it could be accomplished the next day. Hopefully this helps you, and have fun with the planner. I love to hear from you guys, so feel free to take a picture, like with Snapchat, and tag me in it. I will give you some love. Talk to you soon.